Deep in the remotest part of Mangochi, one finds communities that are prone to adverse effects of environmental degradation and climate change. Their challenges range from erratic rainfall, hot temperatures, and flash floods, just to mention a few, but these have a negative bearing on agricultural productivity and their livelihoods in general. Researchers say local changes in climatic conditions are chiefly attributed to wanton cutting of trees fueled by the booming charcoal trade. According to the 2012 Food and Agriculture Organization FAO Malawi country report, economic growth slowed from a peak of 9.7% in 2008 to about 3% in 2012. High levels of poverty led to significant pressure on the environment and degradation of Malawi's natural resource base, notably forests. In the same vein, the Malawi State of the Environment and Outlook report for 2010 paints a picture that unsustainable use of natural resources drains away from the country annual revenue of over 26 million kwacha as of 2007, which is expected to be higher as of the current date. Against this background, Malawi Lake Basin Program and partner organizations have intensified efforts to end extreme hunger and poverty in Mangochi and Salima. Traveling to Chembe village, 30 kilometers southeast of Mangochi, was an adventure as we encountered flash floods that made driving a nightmare. Of interest here in Chembe village, Tikondane Club has engaged a full gear in environmental conservation by planting and taking care of regenerated trees. This 1.5 hectare forest is one of the 4 forests the group manages. Malefula Gulele, one of the lead farmers, explains the significance of the initiative.
We have 4 woodlots in this cluster. At first, we had only this forest where we are planting and taking care of regenerated trees. When other communities noticed the opportunities we are getting, they replicated the initiative in 3 other areas under Chowe. Some of the advantages are clearly noticed, such as putting to check massive soil erosion, which was an issue previously.
Just a few kilometers from Chembe village lies a fertile valley on which stands Mangale Rice Scheme. With guidance from Malawi Lake Basin Program, farmers have stepped up production of Kilombero rice. Amini Musa, one of the members of the scheme, says the variety is on high demand and is an export product. He said through production and selling of Kilombero rice, their economic livelihoods will change for the better. Through the program, the gender gap is being narrowed through incorporation of women in key decision-making positions.
This variety stands out from the rest of the rice varieties we have been cultivating in the past years, and we are certain that we'll make good sales as there's an overwhelming demand for Kilombero rice in our locality and beyond.
Men and women have the same reasoning capabilities. Women should not look down upon themselves.
Addressing environmental journalists, Principal Environmental Officer in the Ministry of Natural Resources, Boniface Chimwaza, applauded Malawi Lake Basin Program for its life-changing projects and urged the media to play its critical role of disseminating messages that inspires the nation to conserve the environment.
I shared that information and with you, the journalists, because you are key in passing on the messages. You are the people that go on the ground, and you can help government to take the real issues and help us, the policy makers, to make sure that whatever we do in our plans addressing the problems at the community level.
On his part, Secretary General for Association of Environmental Journalists said media professionals, especially those with passion for the environment, should continue informing the masses on the resilience and adaptation measures different stakeholders are engaged in to curb the effects of climate change.
This is going to be a boost to our members because now they have had, the hands-on experience about what is being done on the ground, and obviously it will help to build the resilience discourse in the practitioners to be able to relay the messages in a manner that the lay people can be able to understand.
There is a clear link between poverty and environmental degradation. The more reason Section 81, Subsection 1 of Malawi's Forestry Act of 1997 prohibits wanton cutting of trees and making or selling of charcoal from indigenous timber as a way of protecting the environment. It is the envisaged picture of Malawi Lake Basin Program and the consortium to fight hunger and poverty from the grassroots through various interventions, including environmental conservation. McDonald Chowe, MBC Prime News, Mangochi.